Daily Devotional by A.B. Simpson. The Days of Heaven on Earth. Tuesday, November 3rd, 2020. God is our friend. Which of you shall have a friend at midnight? Asked Jesus in Luke 11:5. This concept of God as our friend has deep significance for each one of us. Who has not had a friend who, in some respects, was more of a friend than anyone in the family? Reflect upon that friendship. Recall each act of love. Think of all you could trust that friend to do for you and all the ways in which he or she stood by you. Then, as you concentrate the whole weight of recollection and affection, put God in place of the confidence and realization He is all that friend has been and infinitely more. Our friend, the one who personally is interested in us, who has set his heart upon us, who has come near to us in the tender and delicate intimacy of unspeakable fellowship. He has given us invaluable pledges of promises. He has done very much for us. He is ever ready to go to any trouble or expense to aid us. To Him we come in prayer, our heavenly friend. This is my beloved. This is my friend. Song of Solomon. I love Song of Solomon. And then today's devotional for A.B. Tozer, if I can pull it up, is right here. So it's called Making God Feel at Home, A.W. Tozer, Tuesday, November 3rd, 2020. Once the heart is freed from its contrary impulses, Christ within becomes a wondrous experiential fact. The surrendered heart has no more controversy with God, so He can live in us congenial and uninhibited. Then He thinks His own thoughts in us, thoughts about ourselves, about Himself, about sinners and saints and babes and harlots, thoughts about the church and sin, about judgment and hell and heaven. He thinks about us and Himself and His love for us and our love for Him. And He woos us to Himself as a bridegroom woos his bride, yet there is nothing formal or automatic about His operations within us. We are personalities, and we are engaged with personality. We are intelligent and have wills of our own. We can, so to speak, stand outside of ourselves and discipline ourselves with accord with the will of God. We can commune with our own hearts upon our beds and be still. We can talk to our God in the night watches. We can learn what He wants us to be and pray and work to prepare Him a habitation. And what kind of habitation pleases God? What must our natures be like before He can feel at home with us and within us? He asks nothing but a pure heart and a single mind. He asks no rich paneling, no rugs from the Orient, no art treasures from afar. He desires but sincerity, transparency, humility, and love, and He will see to the rest. The verse is, "But in your hearts set apart Christ as the Lord." 1 Peter 3:15. Does God feel at home in you and me? Have we confined Him to the guest room or opened all our heart house to Him? Have we opened all of our heart house to Him? Is He treated as a guest or the Lord? And the prayer is, be Lord of all my life, O God. Make me what you want me to be so that you can feel at home. And I pray that for us all. And I just want to say, there's many, many persecutions. Even getting up one of these devotionals, it feels like it takes a miracle. I continuously get cut off. And I know it's because God is winning. And there's been, behind my back in little chat boxes, people warn other people she's followed by Satanists, and they hack into everything and all kinds of stuff. So I've had to deal with a whole lot. But I still have joy in my heart because I know I'm going to be with the Lord, and I know that I'm saved. And I've seen God. I know they think they're fighting against me. I don't have anything against them, though. I don't hate them. they're not fighting against me. I mean, they're just taking it out on me because they hate God. And it basically boils down to that. I don't have an issue with them, but they have an issue with me because they have an issue with God. Because they know every time they come against God and they come against Him in the wrong way, He wipes them out. He just kills them. And I'm not even joking. I mean, He is a big God. And they don't have any kind of power to stand against a God as the only God, the God who created everything, God Jehovah, and He wipes them out and kills them. I have nothing to do with that. And I've seen it happen time after time after time after time. God fights for His kids. If you're one of His kids, He's going to fight for you too. And all you could do is stand back and watch it happen, and you know that you have nothing to do with it. I know that I have nothing to do with it. It's that these people choose to pick a fight with the living God. And you can't explain that to them, that hey, our God's big. You can't beat this. You cannot beat God Jehovah. You cannot beat Jesus Christ of Nazareth. And they don't get it, because they get by with a whole lot of stuff. They get by with so much that they get prideful and greedy. And then they go and take a step too far, and then bam, and God cuts them out. And they're really giving me a hard time, keeping me from doing the things that, just like uploading a simple devotional. So pray for me if God moves your heart to do so and you're a true born-again Christian. Otherwise, forget it. I wouldn't want your prayers or your time anyway. I just bless you in Jesus' name.